Hello, everybody. It's Chrissy Swag, and I just killed a humongous fly, so I feel like I'm on top of the world and can do absolutely anything. And because of that, I decided I would sit down and show you some of the weirdest things I could find in my room, aka my most prized possessions. Starting with my very own creation, Krasmataz McGee. Now, Krasmataz McGee is a red dinosaur and an e-boy, so not only does he have painted toenails like a bad bitch, he also has a very cute heart tramp stamp on his left butt cheek. He also has a beautiful mustache that I attached because I felt that he needed it. And last but not least, he has a flower crown because every bad bitch needs a crown. And he knows that because he knows he's a bad bitch. I made this at a pottery store, one of those paint your pottery things, and they loved it so much they put it on the window for display until I came and picked him up. So yeah, that's Krasmataz McGee, and we're homies. We're homies, and I'm gonna put him right there. Let's see. Next on the list is something that is a little bit fragile, so I have to be a little careful with it. It is my 1 foot tall R2D2 Lego set replica thingy. I built this probably when I was about 13, and a lot of the pieces are missing. I don't know where they went, hence why I said they're missing. Duh. His head can come off and become a nice little hat. So now he is decapitated. That's nice. Sorry, you guys didn't need that. You didn't need to see that. Let me just spin his head back on. So yeah, he is basically the size of a small child, I think. Wait a second. Let's just see for a second. Yeah, this feels about right. I'm feeling the motherly love. Hello, child. His head is falling off again. Okay, I'm gonna put him down before I break him because I would be pretty sad about that. Okay, next item on the list. Now, before I show you guys what this item is, I want you to know that as a child, I saved up my hard-earned cash for this. I saved up probably $20 for this, and I wanted this for weeks and weeks, and I knew where it was in the Target, and every time we went to Target, I would come back to it, so I bought it. And you're probably thinking, oh, cool, a lame Mike Wazowski toy. No. And he does more.
If you do that again, you're in for a surprise.
A surprise?
Oh, were you scared? Were you?
No, I was offended that you interrupted me.
Okay, buddy, you can let go of my leg now. Are you pulling my leg?
Yes.
Hey, watch it. I need that arm for scaring.
So, basically, yeah, that's what he does. I really thought he was gonna scream again there. But I guess not.
Remember, we can do anything we want if we never give up.
He might not shut up. Alrighty. So, fun fact about me and my friends, we like to buy things that don't look like humans or whatever, and or a character, and we like to paint them as certain characters. And so I bought a bus. She bought a plane. I painted Sponge Bus. Beautiful, gorgeous, fabulous, amazing. Gotta love it. She painted Handy Manny, and I painted Sponge Bus. This next item is probably my most prized possession in this entire collection, and if I ever lose him, I will cry, because I have scared many of my family members, many of my friends, and many individuals on Omegle with this one item. It's very similar to Sponge Bus, except it's painted on one of those like mannequin things that art people use when they're painting or drawing. Anyway, without further ado, here's Barney. Do you guys like Barney? I like Barney. Barney just sits on my shelf. He T-poses to keep bugs away. But yeah, some people said he kind of looks like Momo, and I'm a little offended by that, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is Barney. Made him a nice little tail out of painter's tape, and yeah, just sits on my shelf. Protects me. I really appreciate it. Okay, this my sister bought. And basically it's in my room because my family members kept fighting for it. So I took it. Now it's down here. It's caused many arguments, but I will tell you one thing. If I ever get invited to the New York fashion show or whatever, or some big fashion event, I will be bringing this. He will be deflated in my purse. And if something special comes up, or I go to some special after party, or I have the opportunity to meet Justin Bieber, I will put this on, and hopefully I will scare him away. And yeah, that's about all from Inflatable Large Squidward. Let's continue. I have a cloud. Oh no. I have a cut out cartoon-ish type cloud that is pretty okay. Large. It's pretty large. And I got it from being the spot technician on You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. I auditioned and didn't get in, so I thought it was good by me being on crew to show that I was dedicated, even though I was very afraid of heights and had to be up on the catwalk alone, not hooked into anything, sitting on a stool on top of a piece of wood. It was terrifying. I don't recommend if you're afraid of heights, but I did get a cloud out of it, so I'm not going to complain too much. I'm going to hang it somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I think this might be the last object on the list. Alright. So I got a bunch of beads. Well, my sister bought them with her stimulus money. Thank you, Mitch McConnell, for giving us money so I can make a bracelet that says macaroni whore on it. I really appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, continuing. Let's see. Backstory. If you don't know who Mr. Worldwide is, I have a bracelet with Mr. Worldwide with a heart. It's none other than Pitbull. And why do I have a bracelet that says Mr. Worldwide and a hair clip that says Pitbull? Well, that's a very good question. When I was in high school, I was in theater class. Obviously, if you haven't caught on, I'm a theater kid. Big time. We were doing monologues, and this one girl was doing a monologue about how pissed she was that Pitbull was Mr. Worldwide and why she couldn't be Mr. Worldwide and how it was unfair and all this kind of stuff. And we had seen her perform this monologue many times for workshops and that kind of stuff before the actual performance. But the day of the performance, she did something that none of us were prepared for. She went up on stage, performed the monologue that we had heard, but then at the end, she said, "Suck my ass, Pitbull," while flipping off the audience, and then she threw her chair off stage. So I also have a hair clip that says, yeah. And all three of these go together. Very last, but not least, I have one that says broccoli, because broccoli is and will always be one of my favorite foods. Broccoli is so fucking good. It's good cooked. It's good raw. It's good with cheese. It's good with spices. It's just good, okay? Anyway, homies, that's all the time I have for tonight because that's all the time I'm giving you. So, don't complain. Don't. I'll know. Stay swag and make sure to remember that Pitbull is and will always will be Mr. Worldwide, and no one else can take that title.